Welcome once again to another episode of Stu Him Productions presents
J&M Solve the World
Alcohol Review.
I am James.
And I am Matt, and we are coming to you live once again from the J&M Bar and Lounge. Get your pull. Tonight we are back from a little hiatus. We kind of took a little break, if you will.
Well, you had a family reunion to go to. And...
Just had a lot going on. Mm-hmm. But tonight, we are going to get back into something that we haven't had in a very long time.
What do you have for us tonight?
So tonight, let me get out the eyeballs. Tonight we have Cruzan Estate Diamond Black Strap Rum. Distilled and blended. Let's see here. It is 80 proof. Yeah, I'm not going to...
Try and read that?
Yeah, because I mean, even with my glasses on, I can't.
Yeah, it looks like...
Yes.
Looks like about the size of old ant tracks.
Yeah. I mean, I would definitely... I'd have to pull my phone out.
Take a picture of it.
Well, I can, with a button, I can magnify anything that I'm looking at, and then I'd still have to look through the bifocals on my glasses.
I have to do that on labels on cars anymore. They put them down on the bottom of the rockers on GM.
Yeah.
Or on the doorpost, but it's like way down.
Right.
And I get down there and I can't get my glasses to focus in on it because, you know, so I'm like, fuck it. Yeah, it don't have a paint code. Now I got to call Reliable. Fuck.
Well, and the thing that, speaking of those, as I'm still trying to get this thing open, the labels on the door frames. Mm-hmm. Okay, you can look at my truck and you can tell it's not stock. Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, when you walk up to my window and you're a quote unquote normal height person, and you're having to look up at me. Mm-hmm. And I'm not doing it because I have a small penis.
Allegedly.
Oh, damn it. But it's... the thing is they'll look and they're like, oh, is 35 pounds good enough for your air pressure? And I'm like, no. No, those are aftermarket tires.
Right.
And aftermarket wheels. Oh, well, what would you like then? And I'm like, I don't know, 50?
Right.
She's like, oh.
Look at the tire. What's it say?
Well,
of course, some of them don't say anymore.
Cold PSI for my tires is 80 pounds.
Cold?
Yes.
Wow.
But... oh, there we go.
There you go.
Glad I didn't fucking end up wearing that shit.
Made a good pop.
Yeah, it did. Ooh. Why don't you give that a smell?
Damn.
Yeah, because my tires are initially made for 3/4 ton, 1 ton trucks.
Oh, okay.
But...
Were they 9 or 12 ply?
I don't know. Oh my God, look how dark that is.
Looks like Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
With no fizz.
That's nice. There's like an indentation on the side of this bottle. Hey, would you fucking look at that? There's an indentation on the side to where I'm sure it says something, but your hand fits perfect right there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, there's lettering in there, but it's indented right in the middle of the lettering.
Right. Cruzan. Cruzan. So,
Or she'll have a picture of the bottle up on,
maybe.
maybe.
Yeah.
Did you not take a picture of it?
No.
Yeah.
But, I mean, depends on how much we drink tonight.
True.
Uh-oh.
Portagras. How do you pronounce it? P-A-R-T-A-G-R or G-A-S.
Oh, the cigar?
Portagras or Portagas.
I don't know.
However, the Hispanics
Yeah.
pronounce it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you better use your Zippo and
Yeah, I
not the
don't wanna-
torch. I'm going to have to fill this up, too. Anyways, I picked this bottle up some time ago. You know, we're always looking to find something interesting and never know when we're going to locate it. It's just, I think I picked this up. Hell, I think I picked it up in March.
I was gonna say, was that one of your trips to Joplin, maybe?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Because that was, well, March, we were doing all Irish alcohols. And then April was all Scottish.
Scottish, yeah.
May, we did a lot of tequila.
Uh-huh.
And then earlier this month, it's like we finally got away from it all, except we did the Don Julio 1942.
It's true.
That's good stuff, Maynard.
That's good stuff. It's because your Mad Money came in and you're like, fuck it.
Yep.
We're going out of budget.
Well, let's give her a shot. First taste. Salud.
Wow. That's almost like a flavored whiskey.
Almost.
I mean, most spiced rum, you can kind of taste the spice.
Yeah.
But this has almost got, it's almost got a chocolate.
Yes, I was just thinking about that. It's got my kind of a like
a dark chocolate. Cocoa, yeah.
Yes, yes. And it wouldn't surprise me if that's what gives it its dark color.
Yeah. Of course, rum is made out of molasses. So you would think it would naturally be sweet. We've had a lot of rum, though, that didn't have any sweet to it at all. But this is, to me, it's got like a dark chocolate.
Right.
And a sweet.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah, it's pretty fucking good.
Well, and it's called Black Strap Rum, not Black Spiced Rum.
Right.
But still, I mean, it's not overly.
I was kind of worried after seeing it poured that it might have a licorice flavor to it.
Right.
But I didn't get that at all.
No. I was honestly, I was worried about that as well, just because we're not black licorice fans.
As a kid, Mom used to love licorice.
Yeah.
And she'd like the black licorice, and then she'd get red licorice sticks and stuff. But yeah, I was never a Jaeger fan or a Zambuca fan.
Oof.
But Larry kept trying to feed us those Zambuca shots out there at the bar. It's like, oh, Jesus.
But the Jaeger fan, I know that from years past. Now, my mom, when I would take her to the grocery store, you know, I tried to keep her eating healthy. But then she'd get me. She'd see the bags or the tubs of red vines. And it would either be the mixture, black and red, or the tub would be the mixture. and she would eat all the black licorice,
Right.
and she didn't like red vines.
Right.
She didn't like the flavor. And I got to tell you what, I should have never found red vines on Amazon.
Buy them in bulk, do you?
Dude, I can get damn near a case of individually packed red vines for less than $30. And yeah, I'll take a bag to work. And I mean, lately my lunches, because I don't want to go anywhere. And oh yeah, I lost my wallet, so I didn't have a debit card. Consisted of red vines and sunflower seeds.
Oh, okay. Healthy. Get your fiber and salt and the sunflower seeds.
Monday. Monday we started at 6:00 in the morning because we had a bunch of stuff we had to accomplish before anybody else got there. And on the weekends, I will take my pack out of the job site. So I'm rolling it in and getting ready to go through the side door. And I've got my pack out and the labeler case and my extra large quick trip drink. And that's my only soda for the day. I go to push my pack out into the door and it hits a bump and that fucking drink just splashed down on the ground.
Oh, shit.
I'd gotten like maybe an inch and a half out of the top of that glass. Man, it set the tone.
Yep. They suck from then on.
Yep. So other than the dark chocolate or the cocoa taste, I mean, what else is standing out about this?
Well, like I say, it's got the hint of sweet in there too. And I know it's not a liqueur, it's fucking rum. I mean,
right. And it's an 80 proof rum.
Yeah.
Which
it don't.
I mean, technically, it should be a lot harder or
burn and
yeah.
I wouldn't. We get caught in a rabbit hole of calling stuff clean.
Yes.
I wouldn't say this is clean.
No.
Because it's kind of. I mean, it looks thick and it's kind of thick.
Yeah.
Tasting. It's not like.
Right.
Thick, physically thick, but
no. It's not a Guinness.
No.
Regardless whether it's a stout, extra stout, or anything like that. I mean, if you've had Guinness on tap.
It doesn't pour like STP. Bloop, bloop.
No, it pours like molasses out of a tree.
But I could see where this would be good in the freezer and just getting the pull.
Yeah, yeah. That's a bad idea. Because right now in my refrigerator, and I've got it cranked down like as low as it'll go because I don't have a freezer. And I've got a bottle of Don Julio Reposado, just the regular Don Julio Reposado. My Jesse James honey, a bottle of Agavero, a bottle of the Devil's Devil, and a bottle of salted caramel Crown.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, and they're all sitting in there, and I'll come home from work. And I mean, there's been times where I'm just like, almost thinking to myself, fuck, I need a shot to talk myself into going into work.
Oh.
And it's not the people that I work for. It's not the people that I work with. It's all the bullshit that just comes into a job. Like every day is something new. And I'm just like, man.
You have best laid plans. And then when you get there, it's not what you had planned.
No, I swear these people make it up every day.
So with basically Vince McMahon when he was still running WWE. They changed the script during the show.
Calling it audible.
Yep.
I gotta say, I mean, that is fucking good. Going in for a second drink, just really.
And I gotta say, it blends nicely with this cigar. Mm-hmm. I mean, we didn't plan that. We're like, grab this one. It's dark. The rum is dark, but
Right.
it's got a nice.
Yeah, there's not a
nice complementary.
right. There is an aftertaste, but it's not a super sweet aftertaste of the rum. It's not a harsh taste of the rum. It's
Like I say, it's 80 proof, and we're sitting here sipping it like it's
right.
looks like Coca-Cola without
yeah.
the fizz. Him, we're going,
Yeah,
that's
flat
pretty good.
Coke.
Yeah.
But
But the cigar, it's got a nice taste. It's not
right.
overly harsh or anything. But like I say, it's dark. The two flavors blend together nicely.
Yes.
You know.
Now I do have to mention this. Earlier today, we were out at your range. We were shooting my new shotgun, my new 9mm.
I got a fucking bruise.
Do you really?
I do.
Wow.
I was changing shirts while ago. I'm like, fuck me.
But
5-shot magazine, right?
Yep.
We're shooting slugs. I shot the 4th one. I'm going, God damn, I got one more to go. Fuck.
but the M80, the blackened M81 cigars that we had,
Yeah.
I mean, they tasted good. I only had to relight mine once.
Me too. Because I'd set it over there or whatever.
Yeah,
The one of the times that I set it down when I was shooting, because normally I just done the Arnold thing.
Oh yeah. And I mean, there was times I had to pull it out of my mouth because you couldn't understand me, but I was sitting there and I was just chewing on it, and it was like, man, this is good.
Yeah, that was quite the sight. We should have had the tripod out there and the iPhone just recording.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Then everybody that watches was like, "Oh my God, these guys don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're walking in front of the barrels and shit." It was like,
oh, see, that's when we would have set it up on the side, not looked at the targets, but just seeing us shoot.
yeah, or set it up on the truck so they couldn't see our layout of weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hickok 45 here.
Next time. I mean, there's always next weekend.
3-day weekend.
I got to see about, yeah. Anyways, let's finish this
maybe
off.
I can get that mode on back.
Yeah.
So we can go on down to the timberline.
Okay.
And that way we can set up and do, 7 yards, 20 yards, 50 yards,
Yeah.
And actually have, like you said, the pallet with the cardboard and targets so we can actually see where we're hitting.
Yeah.
Instead of going, did I hit that fucking... Because we had plastic scotch bottles out there.
Right.
With water in them, and it's like...
With a little bit of water. I didn't fill them up.
It's like, I can't see if I'm hitting it. Then walk up and it's like, oh, yeah, I hit the fucker. It just didn't move.
Yeah.
Especially with the AR.
Well, your Henry 22 lever action.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was nice. Mm-hmm. And it is a heck of a
I don't know how many,
shock going from my shotgun with the slugs to your lever action.
22.
Oh yeah, because I mean your lever action, I would have put that like right in my groin and pulled the trigger and everything.
Yeah.
That shotgun, hell no, it ain't going anywhere but the pocket in my shoulder.
Maybe to the side. That'd still be rough. That'd be rough on the wrists.
I think I need to get a foregrip for it.
Yeah, that would probably help.
Yeah, maybe. But you know what? Why don't we finish this off? We'll give our final thoughts and we'll give our ratings.
Sounds good. Salud.
Salud. Man, that is good.
You know, and it doesn't even burn the gums.
No, it doesn't.
Because I've done the whole
Yeah.
Listerine swoosh then. And yeah, I mean, there's not even a tingle in the gums from an 80 proof
Right.
fucking rum.
Well, 80 proof anything.
80 proof anything, yeah.
And
Even the smooth, cleanest stuff that we've done, there's still, if it's 80 proof or more, you still get
Yeah.
that little tingle in your gums,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
the salted caramel bird dog.
Yeah.
That bottle didn't even last through a whole podcast / alcohol review with three of us. But James,
Yes, sir.
what would you rate the Cruzan Black Strap Rum?
Against other rums. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. Man, I'll tell you what. I want to go a 10.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to go a 9.
You're going to go a 9.
Just, I mean, I am that close
Right.
to go
right.
to 10.
Yep.
But I want to see if there's something better.
Right.
You know, I don't want to go, yeah, and then the next time we try another
Yeah.
dark rum or something,
Yeah.
and go, oh, Jesus Christ, this is like,
Right.
You know.
I mean, because honestly,
But I
we've
mean,
only
it's,
done
like I say,
a handful of alcohols in the last 4 years, 4 or 5 years, that we have given a 10 to, or maxed out the scale when we were doing 5s,
Right,
10.
right.
There's only
We're
been
doing fractions and all that shit.
I'm done with that.
I think I can only remember 2 that's got a 10.
The Don Julio.
And one of the salted caramels.
The Bird Dog. But I'm also wanting to say the Devil's Devil got a 10.
Yeah, for cinnamon whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I am going to go slightly below,
Okay.
only because well, no shit. I got to go with not just rums or spiced rums, but black rums, which we really haven't done. So I've got to agree. I mean, a 9 really shapes it. It leaves room for improvement for the next thing out.
Now, if you're not a rum fan, you probably won't care for it. But I can see pirates getting drunk on this shit a lot.
The only thing that's missing is the finger. I mean,
Well, maybe the half gallon has a finger.
dude, the Kraken bottles.
Yeah.
I not to bring up another brand while we're doing a rum.
But it's just a cool fucking bottle.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Because it does have the finger loop that you can, you know, do your
there's a
Captain
few
Jack
there's a
Sparrows.
few Herb and Linda used to have a couple of jugs, the old style,
Oh God, yes.
you know.
The old moonshine.
Yeah.
XXX.
Right. But they're the porcelain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But with the loop. Boom.
Yep.
Yeah. I had-
You pull that cork on it as.
yeah.
But there you go, folks. An 18 out of 20.
If you're a rum fan, give it a shot. If you're not a rum fan,
I would still
Still
say,
give it a shot.
Yes, I would still say give it a shot.
if all you've had is that other
The Captain.
spiced rum, yeah. Could you imagine this in a Coke?
No.
Or actually, no, I can't, because why would you want to fuck up the flavor
Right.
by putting it in soda? If I was going to do anything different, I would just add a little touch of water to it.
Now,
And I don't even know if I want to do that with this, because the
No.
ice is enough.
yes. Now, hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going to other than what we just did. I mean, we went through these glasses pretty well when we were taking good fucking drinks. So, as a drink, and I think, and I may have to decide this or figure this out, adding a little bit of ginger ale to add a little bit more,
A little more sweet.
a little bit more spice to it. But
Fuck that. If you really want to add some spice to it, just slice up a little bit of ginger and put in it.
yeah,
I didn't realize how hot ginger was until.
well, I mean, I was
got-
more of a Mary Ann fan.
Well,
I mean,
you know.
boom, boom, ah.
Me
Wait,
too, for
wait a
that.
second. Wait, do I have it? Nope.
Nope. Figure
Nope.
out the board. Figure out the board.
Nope. Ah, there it is.
So I got a recipe for Springfield style cashew chicken.
Cashew Kitty.
And it had ginger in the recipe, so I got some ginger root. Not the
Yeah.
not the stuff in a jar, the
Right.
pickled ginger. No, got the root. Shaved some of that, put it in the recipe and everything. Added the rice and the chicken, and we didn't deep fry the chicken because we had a rotisserie chicken that we'd ate most of the breast off of and everything.
Right.
But and pulled all the meat off the bone and everything, and we used that. You know, it wasn't deep fried. Very
Did they
good.
use deep fried chicken? I thought it was more like a chicken breast that they just cut up.
Well, like most of the cashew chicken you get around here,
I don't know. I don't eat cashew chicken.
it's chunked up
Oh, okay.
chicken breast and
Okay.
battered and deep fried.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. But this wasn't. I mean, it was just, so it was a little bit healthier. But anyway, and she made the oyster sauce for it and everything. I realized it was oyster sauce until I got the recipe. But you
Right,
got to have
right.
oyster sauce to go in with the rest of the stuff to make the sauce. Anyway,
Okay.
we made that, and I'm sitting there eating on that, and I'm like, it's fucking good. And it's like, the fucking ginger root is warm.
Yeah.
Ginger root's supposed to be really good for you
Yes.
if you get the pickled ginger, which is, it's a little tough to eat. But if you eat that, it's supposed to be good for inflammation in your joints. And
Yeah.
if you like eat like a couple slices of that a day, it's supposed to really help with inflammation and stuff. Like I say, it's kind of tough because it's vinegary and
Speaking of pickled things, I gotta call my daughter. My cousin made homemade pickles, and she had jarred them like last year, and my daughter got some of them, and they're the spears. Yeah, so I gotta find out because, and I mean, she cracked it open. She's like, "Oh my god,
do you like Bloody Marys?
no."
No. Okay. Try a Bloody Mary with a pickle spear and a little pickle juice instead of olives.
That's easy. Because I don't eat olives. I don't like olives.
Don't like olives.
I don't
So
like
that's why you don't like Bloody Marys, because they always come with olives.
and celery.
And celery. Well, you don't have to do the celery.
Yeah, I know.
We
That's actually one of the reasons why I've never had a martini.
because we was at a shrine function up in Iowa or something, and they had an open bar there where you can make your own shit. And Robbie Marshall, he's like, shout out Rob if you're watching.
He should be watching.
You should be watching.
Yes.
We got to get him on the podcast sometime. Just
I'm game.
Just saying. But anyway,
Maybe not in the bar and
grill,
lounge,
but in the podcast studio.
in the Stu Him Productions J&M Studios.
Right. But anyway, he's like, because, you know, when you're on a weekend drunk, Bloody Mary is usually breakfast. We've done that at golf tournaments and shit like that. You always get a Bloody Mary to start out with, but he goes, because they had, I can't remember the brand name. It was just a Bloody Mary mix. You put ice and your
Probably
vodka,
Mr. T or
something like that.
Mr. Mrs. T or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But you put your ice and your vodka in there, and you pour the Bloody Mary mix in, and you stir it up. He goes, "Don't do the olives." He said, "Put your pickle spear in there," and they had the big dill pickle spears.
Oh man.
Put that in there, and he said, "Now pour some of the pickle juice in it." Buddy, that was some good. Yeah. Gotta get rid of the rest of that ice. Fuck.
Yeah, I know.
He's trying to get me drunk and take advantage of me. Look at that.
Not me. I don't need to get you drunk to take advantage of you.
Well, that's true.
Man, I'm just saying. Well, I mean, there's a lot of people, like in Nashville, believe it or not, it's a common thing in a lot of the bars to get a pickle back for shots. And you've had the dill pickle shots. I can't remember what they are, but
Yeah, those were bleh.
yeah.
That she said add it to a beer. Bleh. Yeah. I got my boss gave me a jar of pickles one time. And they were cut like hamburger pickles,
Okay.
but thick.
Yep.
They were sweet, hot pickles.
Oh my God, I bet those were so good.
Oh, motherfucker. You can order them online. I've still got the jar in there just because they're from Joplin, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, dude. I could founder on them sons of bitches. Now that we got off the alcohol review and onto a pickle review.
I bet those would taste good on a burger with a little bit of A1 on top. Just A1 and those sweet and spicy pickles.
Sweet and spicy pickles with some pepper jack cheese.
Ah, see, yeah, you killed it.
I killed it there?
Yep, you did. For me.
You don't like
For me.
pepper jack cheese?
No, I don't.
Really?
No.
What about a good extra sharp cheddar?
No, not on a burger.
See, I like extra sharp cheddar.
I like American.
American.
Yeah.
Black American, yellow American, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't racist, man.
No Swiss.
Ugh.
See, I love Swiss cheese.
Now, on a sub, it's provolone. And it's got to be, because provolone's a hard cheese, it's got to be toasted.
Oh, yeah. That melted all goodness in there. Yeah.
But there you go, folks. 18 out of 20. We went in for a second drink.
Oh, I got the summer trim on.
He's got the summer trim on.
I miss my beard.
He's looking more like his little Funko.
Yep. My little glasses and my little beard.
God, I wish my beard looked that good. But you know what? Share us with your friends. Leave us a comment down below. Tell us what you thought. If there's an alcohol that we should try within our $50 or less budget, let us know. Now, if there's something that you want us to try, which we do have something coming up that, excuse me, whoa. Normal price is out of our budget range.
Right.
But I found it on sale.
Ah, cool.
We do have that coming up soon. But,
Nice.
if there's something that you want us to try, let us know. Because we have access to, like, Macadoodles and Total Wine and more. Local liquor stores.
It's the one in Bolivar, across from the hospital. Maze.
Maze Station, a local liquor store.
Local liquor store, Carl's.
Yeah.
Shout out to Carl's, because she does wear our t-shirt every once in a while.
Yep. Pina in Kansas City. And I have found where I can get the Devil's Devil in Kansas City.
Nice.
Yeah. I got to go to the Kansas side.
Oh, Jesus. Gotta go to Kansas.
Right now, it's not that bad because I'm working on the Kansas side.
Ah, there you go.
I am literally across the interstate from Kansas Motor Speedway.
At least you don't have to have a passport to get to Kansas yet.
If I did, I wouldn't go.
Yeah. You want the wind blows in Missouri?
It's because Kansas sucks.
Yep. No offense, Kansas. Just kidding.
Well,
Not
do you know
really.
why the wind sucks in Oklahoma?
Why?
Because Kansas blows.
Did you know that Arkansas was going to annex the Boot Hill of Missouri? They said they'd raise the IQ of both states by 50%. Jokes. Jokes,
it.
people. It's just jokes.
No, fuck it. Fuck it. Come at us, bro. 18 out of 20. Find the Cruzan Black Strap Rum.
Very good.
Leave us a comment down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And keep this in mind. Every time that you see our podcast come up, so you want to subscribe, you want to hit the bell notifications so you know when we're uploading a new one. Give us a follow on Spotify.
Yep.
And on a regular podcast, like we used to say when we played out, the
we had a
more
band.
you drink, the better we sound.
Exactly.
But in this case,
So start your viewing pleasure with a shot of your choice.
with us.
With us.
Yeah.
Yes, because we always do it during the intro. Do it with us. Sit down, have your cocktail, your beer, whatever. Relax. And join us.
Let it go out.
We have an interesting podcast coming up. I'm not going to let it out of the bag, but it kind of fits with what's going on in the world today. And why
And
people,
it's not political.
it's not political.
Because we don't talk politics on the J&M Solve the World podcast. But tune in next time. And make sure that you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, set a reminder. But you have just watched another episode of Stu Him Productions Presents
J&M Solve the World
Alcohol Review. And
I have been James.
And I have been Matt, and we have been coming to you live once again from the J&M Bar and Lounge. We got a pool, you get a pool, and until next time, you keep one fist in the gold, one foot in the gutter, and we'll be seeing you.
Peace.